What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Game of Thrones by Telltale. It's been about 2 months since the last episode was released, I believe. It's been quite a long time. So I'm pretty excited to see what they've been cooking up over there in the Telltale kitchens. And it looks kind of cool. Do the dead frighten you? There's a White Walker right there. And after this episode, there's only 2 left. So basically, this is the start of the second half of the season. And I think it's going to be pretty great. So without further ado, let's jump into it. And also take a look at some of the choices I've made, because I'm pretty sure they will show us.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
My father is planning to make a move against your family. He knows all your weaknesses, all your plans, because you have a traitor in your council. He's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing.
We were told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andros.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings.
My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
I hope I didn't make a mistake in trusting you.
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore, you're not still marrying into this wretched family.
I'm sorry. I'm going to tell Father the betrothal is off.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot.
Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you best choose your words carefully.
Beskar!
Are you gonna be a good little forester? Learn your lesson? And stay down? You can be Lord, Roderick. So long as we all know who holds the reins here.
The Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig.
Alright, so that's the stuff that happened in the last episode. Telltale forced me to kill this guy, even though I did not want to.
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived. Seems Britt found out too. Now they all see it.
I was being attacked, man.
What sort of brother you really are.
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me and we fought and...
So you struck him down and left him to die. You told me what you did to get here. We both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you.
You won't execute me. With Mance Raider coming, the Night's Watch needs all the men it can get.
Honest men. Loyal men. Not brother killers. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Garrett did to Britt last night.
Come
I was
on.
there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind. I saw everything.
What?
Out with it. What happened?
Don't lie.
Garrett's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Britt attacked him. Just like he said. Garrett had no choice but to fight back.
Yeah. Tell
There
him.
isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price. You two are up to something. Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for some reason I can't fathom.
Finn's just being a good brother. I think. Can't watch a man die unjustly.
I decide what justice is. Garrett killed a man of the watch. There's a price to be paid for that. Let's go.
That is really dumb,
I knew
though.
it was a mistake to make you a ranger.
Come on, Jon Snow.
What's to be done with him? We're heading to Crusters.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Then kiss him quick and be done with it.
Garrett, you told me you wouldn't get into it with Britt. What happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Garrett. I thought you were going to be by my side at Crest.
It wasn't my fault.
But there's no coming back from this.
John, I swear I honored my vows. Britt wanted a fight and I wouldn't give him one. I tried to stop it, honest.
I believe you. Is there nothing to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No.
But
you're about to go off and execute a nest full of traitors at Crasters. How is this any different?
Godspeed with you, Garrett.
Well, thanks for nothing,
We're down
man.
the map, so keep your eyes open.
Asshole.
Let's move.
He turned away real quickly.
All you want, boy. It's the axe has the final say.
Oh, there you go. That is the intro there. Interesting. As always, I'm going to have to edit out the sound for this part, because if I don't, I'm going to get copyright claims, and I don't like those whatsoever, so have to edit it out. But still, I want to show you guys the intro, because it's so cool. I mean, it looks pretty awesome, to be honest. I'm just really curious what's going to happen in this part, because ever since the first episode, I really haven't been blown away. You know, there was that moment at the end of the first episode where Ethan is killed, and that was really well done, I think. It was pretty shocking, and ever since that, there really hasn't been anything like it, so I'm curious to see if this part will, or this episode really will, blow us away. Give us something amazing. Game of Thrones. Sons of Winter. I didn't know it was called that. But that's cool. But that could be the Night's Watch, the Wildlings, or the White Walkers, so it doesn't really tell us that much. Where are we? Is this Moraine? Looks like it. Definitely. That's the Unsullied.
Do you know how many men have stood before me with false tales of my dragons? Desperate men, hoping for wealth, protection. Liars, every one of them. And I expect you are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
Are you calling me a liar?
Are you calling me a liar? You know nothing about me.
You're right. I don't know you.
Oh, shit.
Are you frightened?
No.
I thought you'd seen a dragon before. Your reaction says otherwise.
He's smaller than the other one.
He's much smaller than the other one.
Would you like to touch him?
Yeah. I want to pet
Unless
the
you're
dragon.
afraid. Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on.
I'm gonna approach him. Let's do it. This is dumb. I'm gonna touch him. I'm gonna touch his face.
You're brave, at least.
Yeah, I am.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand, don't you? You claim you saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before.
Show burns. I mean the burn. Well, all right. I'll go with the tooth.
I have this.
Drogon, how did you get that? What have you done to him? If you've hurt him.
He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him. He is not some kind of thoughtless beast.
He's only a child.
Oh, a child who can breathe fire on whoever he likes.
We were being
He
chased.
wouldn't harm anyone.
The men who were following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight him.
And Drogon defended himself.
So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared?
Your tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword. Why did you come here? You offer me nothing but lies. To what end? You want gold? A title? My undying gratitude?
Avenge my brother's murder.
Asher.
That sounds good.
My little brother was murdered in front of his family, and our youngest is still held against his will at our enemy's house.
What is it you expect me to do?
We need to hire an army.
An army?
If you could spare some of your sellswords.
Please, if...
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found were the cries of children and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery.
My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Meereen. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs.
These are people who have suffered for years without end.
We both want the same thing here. To liberate Meereen, to see you take the Iron Throne. That's what I want too.
If you really believe that, you'll understand why I cannot help you.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Meereen.
What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Meereen and free all the slaves yourself...
You have nothing more to offer me, Croft. You may leave.
That's it.
Your Grace.
Face the dragon with that sword. She knows the city.
Beskar knows the city better than anyone, Your Grace.
What the hell, Asher?
Is this true?
Yes. I lived in Meereen for a time. On the eastern side of the city. Fucking bastard.
Well, that seemed to have
So you wish
worked.
to accompany them? You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Meereen.
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
They could prove valuable.
Yes.
We'll help you free the city. If you'll just consider what I've asked.
We can talk about that after the slaves have been released from their chains. I believe that's more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Meereen, and I will see that you are rewarded. But your uncle stays here.
Yeah, you can take him.
If I find you've lied or put my men in danger...
I understand.
Good.
Croft will get you settled in. It's going to be a long night.
Yeah, she's probably not very happy with me.
Told you I didn't want to go back to Marine. What the hell was that?
What's your problem with Moraine?
What's the problem with you and Marine anyway?
Doesn't matter now, does it?
Besker.
Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
Long time since we had a piss bucket.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now. Don't fuck this up for me, Asher.
I'm gonna fuck it up.
We got 2 more.
He's gonna get fired. And now we're switching to someone else. Of course we are.
It's not your leg that's the problem, Roderick. You've got to be practical. You want to take Griff down next time? You want to stop lying in the mud and letting people walk all over you?
You're speaking to your lord, Sir Royland.
He can fight his own battles.
You know why he had to stay down.
Enough talking.
Even so, it set a precedent.
Is all this talking supposed to help?
You can't just fight through the pain. You need to try something different. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected.
Like what?
I'll show you. Come at me.
What? I don't really have any other options.
Bring your opponent down to your level. When I attack you, drop down, avoid my blade, and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
Roderick!
Ow, why did you hit me?
Let's try it again.
Wait, what happens if I never press A?
Almost.
No, not almost. I didn't do anything.
Again.
Alright, fine. Oh, wait. Yep, there you go.
Ha! Now that's how you do it.
I think you let me. Oh.
My lord, sorry to interrupt.
Who's that?
She insisted on seeing you immediately.
Lady Elena, I'm sorry to hear we won't be sisters.
Talia. Roderick, can I speak with you? Privately. You remember my little brother?
Quiver! Good gods, you've grown.
You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened. I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
I missed you.
I've missed you, Elena.
I've missed you too. Truth be told, you're the only one I can turn to. Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father Griff had subdued you, and
that my sister would make a fine reward.
as if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean?
He demanded I marry his son, Griff.
What?
Lud threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, would be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the damn coward.
He agreed, Roderick. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
Don't do it!
I still can't believe Father agreed to it.
Then you have to defy your father.
I intend to. Do you think I want to marry that disgusting pig? But my father won't listen. I'm not gonna be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open. We have to get rid of him. I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason. Lord Whitehill's made up his mind. And so have I.
Yeah, let's kill him.
It's time someone brought Griff down.
We were hoping you'd say that.
Oh, she brought an army. Well, it's just 5 dudes, but still, it's better than nothing. Oh, it's okay, it's a bit more than that.
You brought your men. I command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat. They're yours, if you'll help us take down Griff.
The whole guard?
20 men. My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach. What do you have to lose, Roderick? Griff has been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
They still have Ryan.
Both of us.
Whitehills still have my little brother. If I hurt Griff, there's no telling what they'll do to Ryan.
I understand your worry, Roderick. I don't want Ryan hurt any more than you do. I know this might sound mad, but it's the only way. Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this.
I don't know what to
Will
do.
you help me?
You aren't even going to speak to her?
I was just thinking.
Would you give us a moment? I know you have to think of your family, but I don't have a choice here, Roderick. The thought of him touching me, calling me his own, I won't live like that.
We don't have to murder Griff. I can use those soldiers another way.
How? I've thought about it, and this is the only way to be sure. What else could you do to stop it?
Just trust me.
I know it's drastic.
You'll just have to trust me.
I don't know.
You know me, Elena.
What other choice do I have? All right. The guard is yours.
Thank you, Elena.
I just hope that when the time comes, you'll do what must be done. I guess part of me still hoped that when this was over we could play hide and seek in the grove again, like we used to. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few
I
years.
still love you.
I love you, Elena.
I love you too.
Yay. Kiss her. Oh, I kissed her. I kissed someone in a video game, Mom. Okay, and that just ended.